Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is another episode of the Bible Wave vlog for October 27th, 2023 on a Friday. You know how we do. New to old, old to new. Um, 2 Peter chapter 2. Let's get right into it. False teachers. I'm just right. Okay. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who probably shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And through covetousness they shall they with fiend words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingered not, and their damnation slumbered not. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them unto the chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the whole world, but saved Noah in the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. But that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh, in the lust of the uncleanness, and despise government, presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusations against them before the Lord. But these are natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive a reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasure to ride in the daytime. Spots they are, and blemishes of sporting themselves with their own deceivings, while they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery, and they that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practices. Cursed children, which have forsaken the right way, and are gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bezor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness, but was rebuked for his iniquity. The dumbass, speaking with man's voice, forbade the madness of the prophet. These are wells without water, clouds that are carried with a tempest, to whom the mist of darkness is reserved forever. But when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they are lured through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness. Those that were clean escape from them that live in error. They promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same he is brought in bondage. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world, through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter in the end is worse with them than the beginning. For it had been better for them to have known the way of righteousness, not known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from its holy commandment delivered unto them. But it happened unto them according to the true proverb: the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. So it takes care of this one, 2 Peter chapter 2. Basically, another chapter speaks for itself. False teachers. Cover it reminds me of a movie I recently watched. Really do. Really do. It really does. In other words, how they come with great swelling words, all under the cover of righteousness. Deep down inside, it's something different. And the examples of this chapter spits out Sodom and Gomorrah and Balaam. God did drop the hammer, so to speak, back then. Well, what do you think he's gonna do now? To them same false teachers, that is, or anything ungodly. That's all I got for this one. For the Bible Way Vlog, this is another episode of the Bible Way Vlog for October 27th, 2023, for Friday. Off to my podcast for the Old Testament part of what we do. In other words, because that's new. Like I said, it's a new format for the. We done changed from the old to the new. Old Testament gets the podcast, the Bible Way podcast. The new gets the Bible Way vlog. So that's all I got for the vlog portion. Y'all have a good one. Have a good weekend. I am out.